Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Human Resource Machine in our final episode, regardless of what happens. I have looked to kind of study what we need to do, and I think we can race through these. We will find out. Now, as it turns out, the easiest way to do this is just not to loop. So, I've got this loop here that jumps back to the well, I mean, you have to jump back to the top, but the whole counting thing and bumping and checking for zero and all of that business, you don't have to do, because it's always 13. So you just do it 13 times, then you're done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start fresh. I don't have a fresh one. Well, that one is awful. We didn't use this one, so we're gonna clear this one out. Yes. All right. So we're gonna copy from 14. We're gonna copy it to both of these things. We're gonna take from our inbox. We're gonna copy that to a letter, and then basically we're just gonna do all these things without looping. So we're going to copy from I. Subtract the letter. If it's 0, we're going to bump this. Otherwise, we're going to jump past it. And either way, we're going to bump the index. I'm going to call this count instead. Get rid of this. It's count. Okay. And then we're just going to do this every single time. So that's 1. Let's try and remember this. That's 1. So we're going to copy from I, subtract the letter, if it's 0, otherwise if it's not. So if it's 0, we bump the count. Either way, we bump the letter. That's 2. I know this is ridiculous, but... Alright, starting 3, copy from. Subtract the letter. If it's 0, we do this. Oops. We do this double check. We're just going to do this over and over and... Oh, wait a minute, this is in the wrong spot. Crap, if it's 0... I'm going to jump over that. Crap, I've set this up incorrectly. If it's 0, we need to bump C. If it's not 0, we need to go through there. If it's 0, we need to bump C. If it's not, we need to jump there. Blue, 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 brown, blue, brown. Blue, 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 brown, blue, brown. Yep. Blue, 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 brown, blue, brown. Okay. Bump C. Why isn't I saying minus? Alright, we've done that. 0. 1, 2, because we got to get all the way up to 13. 0, 1, 2. Okay. Wish you could cut and paste this, you know, but no dice. 0, 1, 2. This is, we're working on 3. Now we're starting 4. We just completed 4. Now we're starting 5. I should have just cut and paste this in before I started. This is 5. Alright, completed 5. This is 6. Halfway there. Nearly. It's basically, like I said, it's the identical code, we're just not looping, and believe it or not, this is enough to give us the speed we need to do what we need to do. That was crap. Alright. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just finished 6, starting on 7. Let's do that. Starting on 7, just so we have a guidepost. Alright, copy that. Subtract the letter. It's gonna be a longer episode, I think. Probably closer to a good half hour, just to make sure we get everything in. Because really, I think I've done some research. I think we can finish everything, likely. What to do? All right, that was 7. Now we're on to 8. You want to do good jokes? I heard a truly awful one the other day. I thought it was great. Why was the businessman upset that his company moved his job to Seoul? He was worried his career was going south. Thank you! Alright. 7. Shoot, did that start 7 or end 7? Darn it! 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It starts 7. 7, 8, 9. We're starting 10. That was 10. This is now 11. I know. That was 11. This is now 12. And this is the final one. This is 13. Ah! My hand slipped, sorry. No. And we don't have to bump I because we already know that it doesn't matter because that's the last one. So we just jump here, we copy from C, we throw it into the outbox, and we do it again. And assuming I didn't screw this up, this should be it. Let's watch it go! Ah, something went wrong. This wasn't the right number. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, wait a minute here. Oh! Did I forget to... Oh, crap. The last two, I forgot to subtract the letter. That's awkward. Let's try that again. It's not a slow one, is it? Yay! 311. Alright, inventory report is done. Duplicate removal. We're already 11 minutes in. Maybe I'll do a bonus one this week. Okay, so with duplicate removal, right? We need our indexes. This is true. I'm going to add an extra step in my... Oh god, what do I steal from? I don't know which one is good. This is the one I was just working on at the end, right? Yeah, clear this out. This is a goner, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to make this our letter, because we're going to store the letter as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the inbox, we're going to copy to the letter. So I have that, right? First thing I need to do is copy from here to initialize our index. I want to call this the count. Like that. So I'm going to take the inbox, copy to the letter. I'm going to copy from our index to the count. And you'll see why in a minute here. Then I need to... Hopefully I'll remember why as well. Copy to the index to the count. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to... Actually, the first thing I have to do is take from the inbox. I have to copy it to... My mind just turned off. I'm missing something here. Bollocks. Because I need to get the letter onto the floor as well. Right, the very first time I have to take from the inbox, copy it to our index. Actually, I need to bump our index. Take from there, copy to... No, I'm doing it wrong. Bollocks, I'm doing it wrong. Clear this out. I don't remember this one. Let's jump out of this. We'll come back to that at the end if I can remember it. We'll go to the appetizer because I do remember what to do with this one. So we've got this beautiful thing that works wonders for... I can't remember which challenge I did. What do I have left? The size. Okay, so speed is good. Oh yeah, it's 40 commands long. 40 commands is just a little bit too long. It needs to be 30. It literally is one command too long. It would be really great if I could just pull one command out of this, wouldn't it? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Whoa. I'm going to copy the whole thing, including the zero terminated string to these two index points. Alright, so what first I'm going to do is take the inbox... Oh, hold on, I have to set up the index first. So copy from... Copy to here. This we're going to call 1. This we're going to call 2. Copy to 1. We're going to copy from this. Copy to 2. Okay, so we're building our indexes basically. Then from the inbox, we're going to copy to 1. If it's 0, we're going to jump to the next thing. Otherwise, we're going to bump up 1 and go back to here. If it was 0, that means we're starting our second word. So we're going to copy, we're going to take from our inbox. We're going to copy to 2. If it's 0, then we're done. Otherwise, we're going to bump up 2 and go back to here. Let's make sure this works as intended. Okay, good. But this is good. We have all our things. Now we have to compare the two things. Alright. We're going to copy from... I think we have to reset again. Because we have to copy from here. Yes, we have to reset again. So copy from here to here. From here to here. We're going to copy from 1. We're going to subtract 2. You're subtracting from the floor. I don't remember which way, how this goes. So now you do something. If there's 0, they're the same. So let's start with this case. If there's 0, they're the same. So we need to bump 1, bump 2, and then jump back to here. Now I just have to figure out which one is negative. Well, I guess the first things first. If this is 0, that means this one's shorter. So we have to go to... It means the first one is shorter, so we have to output 1 first. Otherwise, we got to keep going, right? We're going to need another week. We're going to play another week, just so you know. This is not the last one. We're going to play another week. We're going to have to. So I'm going to barely get this one done in time. Goodness. I know how to do this. I just can't. I got to think my way through it. What am I trying to do? Is get this fewest command. How many commands do I get? 39? I only have 13 commands to go. There's no way this is going to do it. Oh, I got to keep plugging on. Let's just make sure this compares for now. Okay, it's negative. So, because it's negative, the first word is smaller. So, if it's negative, the first word is smaller. If it's not negative, the second word is smaller. There are only 2 words. I was thinking, like, well, wait a minute, how do I get back? So, the first word is smaller. We don't need the indexes anymore. We could do that. Copy from there. If it's 0, move on to here. If it's not, move on to here. If it's not 0, throw it in the outbox. Bump this, and you're good. On this one, you copy from here. And if it's 0, you go to the other word. Otherwise, you throw it in the outbox. You bump this one. And repeat. I don't think this is right. We'll find out. Alright, appears to be working. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We only have to do the first word or the other. Bollocks. Simple. If it's 0, so at the end. I thought you had to do both words. Silly me. If it's 0, that's not if it's 0. If it's 0, jump to the end. This is almost good. I do have to do a check. I have to add one more check. I have to copy from 2. And if this is 0, that means the second... Whoa, you should be here. If this is second, it means the second word is shorter, so we have to output number 2. Okay. I think this is correct. They're going to be the same. I don't know what happens here now. Guess it doesn't matter. Huh. Huzzah! Beauty! My other speed one was faster, but that's okay. Alright, so that gets care of the alphabetizer. We'll check that one off the list. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges to go. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to have another 2 episodes because I don't want to do a 40-minute episode here. That's insane. So we will come back next week on a Monday with the Digit Exploder. I think we're going to save the duplicate removal. Kind of as to tuck that one in because I have a feeling the Digit Exploder and the Record Eater will both take some time. So we'll do those 2 things and call it a week next week. I know I said this is the last one. I'm a filthy, filthy liar. You can whip me later. For now, though, we're out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers.